The Twins season is on. They're home this weekend. Is this their year? We're breaking it down. It's basketball heaven, the #1 pick, and a team loaded with talent. Is this the year of the Lynx in the WNBA? John Hank is back from Hollywood with a preview of this super sports movie, Soul Surfer. And the champs are in the house. You're meeting the Hopkins girls title team. It's all ahead. It's game on. And once again, welcome. This is Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. Great to be with you again. I'm Rod Simons, and what a great weekend it has been. Finally, it's getting warm, and we have the Masters happening. The Twins have started their first home stand. People are out in their yards enjoying the little slightly warmer weather, and we have a great show for you. Let's set the table. It's called Game On by the Numbers. And by the numbers, we have a special broadcast for you. We're breaking down the Lynx of the upcoming WNBA draft, which happens tomorrow. The Vikings lose a mini-camp date. That's due to the labor standoff that's happening in the National Football League. The playoff-bound Swarm, their final 2 regular season games will be played at the X. We'll hear from their coach. The Wolves season is mercifully coming to an end. And the Vikings draft party is less than 3 weeks away, and it is on for Winter Park. And couldn't be more delighted to start Game On with the head coach of the Minnesota Lynx. It's Cheryl Reeve. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you very much.
In just a matter of hours, you'll have a number of picks to make. And the #1 pick, I'll just say it, it better be Maya Moore. But you have a lot of decisions to make, and you have an already very deep team. What are you going to do?
Well, you know, certainly the #1 pick will be a really nice addition to our team. We also have #4, as well as 13 and 14. And, you know, we're looking at how to best strategize how to use those picks to maximize their value. And so we've got some decisions to make.
Is it safe to say that the phones are hot and you're trying to maybe position a couple picks by a trade down so you have something down the line? Because there's an embarrassment of picks for this time.
And like you said, an already talented team. So
exactly.
Yeah, there's no question that people find value in our picks. And again, you know, we may stay right where we are. We like a lot of the candidates at #4. 13 and 14 are a little bit different. I think we have to see how that first round goes to see what falls at 13 and 14. But we'll look to best maximize all those picks. And
you're loaded, and you're hoping that everybody stays healthy, but you do have to strengthen that bench because of the number of injuries you had last year.
Absolutely. You know, and that's absolutely the thing. Our second team could be starters on most other WNBA teams.
Right.
But as you mentioned, we need that. I think you can never have too much talent, especially in those times where you have difficulty with keeping people healthy.
My wife is a big basketball fan, men's and women's. She says, well, you know, if they draft Maya Moore, does she play immediately? And I think that's a very fair question. What do you think? If you draft Maya Moore, does she start or play significant minutes?
I think both. You know, right now she's a candidate to be a starter. You'd like to let things play out in training camp. But I think rule of thumb, and Bill Lambier, I think, would shoot me if I didn't start the #1 pick. He's always taught me that.
Yes.
#1 pick is going to be a starter. So we'll see how it plays out. You know, Maya may prefer to come off the bench. We don't know. You know, so we'll have to wait and see. But certainly a candidate to be a starter.
There's been some amazing praise for this basketball player from LeBron James, from Dwight Howard, a number of NBA players who say she's just flat out the best basketball player to come out of the women's side in years.
Yeah, it's a really special opportunity for the Lynx, and like you said, very high praise. Certainly one of the best ever. You know, we've had some really good players along the way. Maya has to be up there in the top 1 or 2. That's the most decorated in women's college basketball history.
Coach is staying with us for a couple more questions. Don't forget, you can get all the updated information. Go to GameOnTVMN.com. It's our official website, and we touch all the bases. Brandon on baseball, you'll hear from him in just a minute. Also has the boss on MMA, my work with the Minnesota Timberwolves and covering the Lynx, Shocker's Locker, Hold on Hockey. Also, we link you to our partner website, which is purplepride.org. Check it out. It's GameOnTVMN.com. Now, from Fan HQ, what fans are saying about the rocky first week of the Twins and their big expectations for 2011.
I think they'll be fine. They played a good game in New York, and we only lost by 1 run. We can't complain about that. And 158 games to go, so we're not complaining.
There's Beasley, isolated right side. He puts it on the floor to the free throw line. Drops it for Love. 3 ball on the way. Got it to go! Kevin Love with a 30-30.
Wes Johnson rises up and comes down hard. Ridnour throws it up for Darko, and he lifts it in. Tolliver knocks it away.
More reasons to get your 2011-2012 season tickets at Timberwolves.com. The Minnesota Timberwolves. United we run.
Hi friends, talking to you about River City Mortgage, and it's no secret, today's home buyer needs help navigating and making sense of the right mortgage and finance decisions. Maria at River City Mortgage makes sense of it. She'll help you find the best strategies to fit your financial needs, and she'll offer creative options. Maria's goal, a smooth process for you. Find her at maria@rcmortgage.com and you'll see firsthand.
Everything that goes into a Lynx system is engineered for absolute comfort. Like the parts that create your perfect temperature and humidity, or the parts that purify the air. Together, all these parts save you up to half off your heating and cooling bills. And there are few things more comforting than that.
The future of home comfort is here now at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Get the latest in innovation and technology at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Lynx. Innovation never felt so good.
Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. Great to have you with us on this Sunday. I'm Rod Simons. This is the head coach of the Minnesota Lynx, Reeve. And tomorrow's a big day. Big draft day. Looking back at last year, with all the injuries and so many expectations, have you lowered the expectations this year? How are you approaching with the #1 pick and all this talented roster?
Well, I think the hardest thing is, number one, we wouldn't lower expectations. I think when you're adding the #1 pick,
Right.
certainly the expectations are going to be there. But with regard to some of the things we went through last year, I think one of the things I learned is you know, it's not on until you've got your players there. And I think we're in a situation where we just, a month before the season, just slowly things started happening to us, and we just weren't able to overcome those things. And you know, we never wanted to make excuses because we were still right there until the end. You know, but this year, you know, again, the expectations are there and they should be there, and we expect to be a very good team. Fingers
crossed for ACLs and all that other stuff, because you really got hammered with the injury bug last year.
We did. You know, first it was Candace Wiggins with some knee problems, and then Simone, who was already recovering from a serious ACL injury, to then had a pretty serious abdominal surgery and was out for 8 weeks. And then we lost Candace when she got back. She was about 5 games into it, and ruptured her Achilles.
Oh my goodness. So you're going to pick Maya Moore, which is a great move. When do you open camp?
Well, we open our season at LA on June 3rd, and we're looking forward to the series with LA. We're gonna start with 2 games right off the bat. We weren't successful against them last year, and I can tell you that we'll spend 21 days at training camp preparing for the LA Sparks.
Very nice. Good luck. We're
Thank you
so
very
excited
much.
for you.
Thanks for having me.
Very good. And we'll have continued updates at our website and right here on Game On for the Lynx. And we're gearing up for summer, talking golf and giving back. We'd love for you to join us at our 4th annual Rod Simons Golf for the Gift of Adoption Charity Classic. It's June 23rd at Troyburn Golf Club in Hudson. Full of fun, relaxation. It's all to help build families through grants created for the Gift of Adoption Fund. It's Golf for the Gift, June 23rd. Check us out at golfforthegift.com, and we'd love to have you join us June 23rd. From basketball to baseball, Brandon on baseball with us. Brandon Warren in the house.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk Twins. Week into the season, a lot of fans are going crazy because they didn't start the way they thought they should have started. You say settle down.
Yeah, you don't have to worry too much about the way things go early on. Everybody's just kind of easing into their roles, figuring out who's going to be playing every day in certain spots. And not everybody that's producing now will produce all season. Not everybody that's floundering now will flounder all season. And it's a long season, so they got to play all the games, you know?
A lot of baseball to be played. And you say, in particular, keep an eye on Chicago and possibly Detroit. Why?
Yeah, I really think Chicago at the back of their bullpen is solid, and their lineup top to bottom is pretty tough to beat. And I think Detroit also could pose a very serious contender in the American League Central as they've got another good lineup, pretty good bullpen. They're a little bit shaky in the back, and their starting staff isn't so great at the end, but it's a 3-horse race, and hopefully the Twins can come out with it.
Do you think that possibly 2 teams can come from the Central come playoff time when we get that far down the road?
You know, it happened in 2006, so it's not out of the realm of possible.
Right.
But I think that Boston and New York are both stacked so well in the East that I think 2 teams are going to come out of the East. And even Tampa or Toronto could make it interesting there. As far as the West, I don't think they're going to send a team for the wild card. So it could be interesting, but I think that the winner of the Central will probably only win 88, 90 games, and that's going to make it pretty tough to be a wild card team.
And when there's been so much conversation about Joe Mauer playing sporadically, I say Be careful with him. Let him heal that knee all the way. Let's worry about it in August and September. What's your take?
Part of what's built into his value is that he needs some time off to stay sharp, because you're not worth $24 million if you're not playing at the top, at your 100% level.
Right.
So if he's not playing to the top of his ability because he's getting worn down, then there's no reason to grind him down, because those games in August and September count the same, but the picture is always much clearer as far as postseason.
You're absolutely right. Brandon will be popping in with us all season long. It's Brandon on Baseball at GameOnTVMN.com. You can also find Brandon Warren on Baseball Prospectus. He knows his game. Good to have you, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Now it's time to hear from more fans talking about the Twins and their expectations on the 2011 season. Brought to us by Fan HQ.
We're looking forward to a fabulous Twins season. I think it's going to be an awesome season, and hopefully they'll do much better than last year and bring home the pennant.
Get ready to enter the hive. Rule number 1, always wear a helmet. Rule number 2, don't blink. Swarm Lacrosse returns to the XL Energy Center. For tickets, call 1-888-MN-SWARM or visit MNSwarm.com.
Hi friends, when you make mortgage decisions, Caliber Funding delivers a better experience. Caliber walks you through the process step by step, and trained Caliber consultants have an array of resources to help you. Ask your loan officer about Caliber's guarantee that loan documents can be delivered 3 days before close. Caliber Funding is a well-capitalized direct lender, MLS number 80636, and Caliber is an equal housing lender. Caliber offers a more productive experience for you. At Caliber, you'll see a lending difference. Find us at caliberfunding.com.
Wallingberg and Deebly believes in families. We understand and support families in all their many forms. And when legal problems arise in the family, Wallingberg and Deebly is there. Wallingberg and Deebly, the premier family law firm of Minnesota. When you need us, call 612-326-3453 or visit wbdlaw.com.
Friends, it's time to step into the world of Willie's. It's a great neighborhood bar that has a pub feel. It's a public gathering place for friends and family. They do it all too. Cribbage, darts, they have meat raffles, they have all the big screens to take care of your game watching needs. And best of all, they have a staff that's eager to make it memorable for you. You gotta check it out. It's Willie's off Coon Rapids Boulevard and 610. Welcome back. This is Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. The two bosses from the Minnesota Swarm in the house. Assistant Coach Sullivan, Coach Lyons in the house. Great to have you guys with us.
Oh, pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Very much.
2 games left on the season, both at home. I can't imagine a better scenario for you guys the way it's laid out.
Definitely. I mean, by that time, we're hoping to obviously secure a good playoff spot, and you know, we're looking forward to pushing it home, and it should be good. It should be good.
Last year, there were a lot of really close losses.
Yeah, I mean, we went out last year and addressed, you know, what we felt our shortcomings were, and you've seen success already this year with those guys, and so it's been fantastic. And then, you know, now it's up to us to go and secure that home playoff game, because our fans have been fantastic this year.
We've had a number of your players on, Joe Sanoski, Colin Crawford, Andrew Suter last week. These guys love playing together. There's a nice nucleus with this lacrosse team.
Oh, there definitely is. We brought in some guys this year that, like Joe mentioned, we're looking to, pick up where our shortcomings were last year, and these guys have done a fantastic job. Suter's been great. Coming in as a rookie, he's been nothing but fantastic. Callum's had another fantastic year for us this year, and just looking to push forward. Our nucleus is a young group of guys, and it's been great so far.
Is it me, or is this lacrosse team very physical, comparatively speaking?
Very, very tough. And you know what?
It is tough.
We want. I'll tell you what. We're the toughest team in the league, bar none. And I've done every stat you can do to figure out who's got it, and we make more hits per game, and our penalty minutes are a little bit high, but we'll take that. We'll take that.
Last week, talking to Suter, He was talking about how much yapping that Callum does, and I said, you're one of the rough guys, so you protect him. He goes, yeah, I do protect him.
Oh, that's his job. I mean, Callum's a great ball player, and he can put the ball in the net, but he can't find his way to wet paper bag, so to speak.
That's exactly what he said, too.
Really, yeah, no, it's true. I mean, we have guys to protect him, I mean, like in any sport, we have our guys that are a lot more physical that, show the road for those type of guys.
Coaches, thanks for being with us. The Minnesota Swarm, go to mnswarm.com, get tickets. Let's fill the hive, as they say, as the playoff push continues. Time now for Who's Hot and Who's Cold, brought to us by Liberty Comfort Systems of Anoka, your personal temperature specialists. Who's hot? It's got to be cricket, for Pete's sake. It's been the national sport of England. 105 countries play it competitively. It really is the Super Bowl in that part of the world, and it's just finished, and India is the cricket king, and that's who's hot. Who's cold? Got to be the Wild. Staggering to their season's end, the Wild missed the playoffs for the third straight season and faced many off-season issues. Coaches on the hot seat. The team is anemic offensively, 26th in the league, and defensively they're shaky. That's who's hot and who's cold. Brought to us by Liberty Comfort Systems of Anoka. And find them on Facebook and friend them at Liberty Comfort Systems. And don't forget, you can join us in person every Tuesday. Take in a live taping, meet the champions, meet the Vikings, meet everybody who comes to the Courtside Bar and Grill. Live taping, we give away tickets and autographs, all that good stuff. Join us, Courtside Bar and Grill, for Game On. Now from Fan HQ, what fans are saying about the rocky first week of the Twins and their big expectations for 2011.
It's the beginning of the season. Hope springs eternal with the team. And, we know their deal in New York. We know they have problems there, but it's early, so who knows?
Everything that goes into a Lynx system is engineered for absolute comfort. Like the parts that create your perfect temperature and humidity, or the parts that purify the air. Together, all these parts save you up to half off your heating and cooling bills. And there are few things more comforting than that.
The future of home comfort is here now at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Get the latest in innovation and technology at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Hi friends, the mission is simple at the Minnesota Real Estate Team. Help buyers and sellers reach their goals. Your needs are handled by a professional team with years of vital experience. They know the Twin Cities and they work on your timeline with no pressure. So get answers. They're your local real estate team.
What's your 99? Wendy's new 99-cent everyday value menu now has even more tasty ways to get what you want for 99 cents.
My 9 for 99. My 9 for 99.
The all-new Bacon 99er with thick applewood smoked bacon, or the new crispy chicken Caesar wrap with tender all-white meat chicken.
99.
My 99.
We got your 99.
Now there's 9 tasty choices for 99 cents.
Hi friends, talking to you about River City Mortgage, and it's no secret, today's home buyer needs help navigating and making sense of the right mortgage and finance decisions. Maria at River City Mortgage makes sense of it. She'll help you find the best strategies to fit your financial needs, and she'll offer creative options. Maria's goal, a smooth process for you. Find her at maria@rcmortgage.com and you'll see firsthand. Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. Great to have you with us. And meet the champions from Hopkins High School, the girls basketball team. Give it up for the state champions in the house. And with Brian Cosgrove, the head coach. Coach, this is your third championship at Hopkins. Never gets old, does it?
No, it's this real special group of kids. I feel so blessed to be part of the ride, to be honest with you.
How many seniors do you lose from the championship team?
7 seniors, right?
Oh my goodness.
7 seniors.
But there's a lot of players here, so it's not like the cupboard is bare.
No. We've got a real nice nucleus returning, and if we work hard again, we'd like to be back, no doubt about it.
What's the best part of the championship run? Is it those moments where you're tested during the course of the season?
The best thing about the championship and the coaching these girls is a relationship that I feel like I'll take with me to my grave. They've been wonderful role models for our younger kids, and I just think that we had something really special this year.
The Hopkins girls basketball team, state champions in the house with Game On. Ladies, thank you very much. Congratulations on all your success, and good luck next year again.
Thank you.
Awesome. Hopkins girls basketball team, our high school spotlight here on Game On. Don't forget, you want to catch up on the Timberwolves, go to our website, timberwolves.com, and catch up with Simon Says. It's a great NBA website full of inside information, Wolves viewpoints, all at your fingertips. Drop me a note, too. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Even if you want a bellyache, I'd love to hear it. Rod at GameOnTVMN.com. And look for a new Simon Says every Thursday at timberwolves.com. Great to have John Hank back from Hollywood, where he's talking about stars again, but also a very good sports movie called Soul Surfer.
And I got to meet, as you well know, the real Bethany Hamilton. And I think even those of us in Minnesota know her story. 8 years ago, this promising young surfer near her home off the north shore of Kauai lost her arm in a great white attack. This movie has wonderful performances by Dennis Quaid, Helen Hunt, Lorraine Nicholson, Jack's daughter, and Carrie Underwood in her very first role, that of Bethany's church group leader. But this story really begins at the moment that changed Bethany's life.
Teenage girl from the North Shore, shark attack.
Traumatic amputation, severe loss of blood. She's going into hypovolemic shock.
Do you have nightmares yet or not?
I used to have nightmares. Now I just have like normal nightmares of non-sharky stuff.
The things that you're going to have to learn to do differently is extensive.
It's been 8 years since I lost my arm, so it's pretty normal for me to be doing everything with one arm.
The greatest surfers, they know when the best waves are coming. You feel it. You have that gift too.
Yeah, definitely I've healed really well from the whole experience. You know, I'm just, you know, living and loving life and doing what I enjoy.
I don't know why terrible things happen to us sometimes, but I have to believe that something good is gonna come out of this. I didn't know all the details and how much faith she had until I, got into reading the script and learning more about her as a person. But I definitely remember it happening.
Hey, Dad. I need your help.
It's not going to be easy.
I don't need easy. I just need possible.
What do you think this movie in the end was about? And I'll tell you what I think it was about. I think the movie was really about family, and especially your family, but family and the support a family unit can give somebody when they really need it.
Yeah, that's one aspect that I'm really happy with, is just sharing just the unity that my family has. Even just throughout making the film, my family really has had to draw together and really focus on what we wanted to show right, and just keep the story authentic. I hope that families can be encouraged if they're going through a hard time, and just to stick together and push through those hard times and encourage each other and forgive each other when we make mistakes and love each other.
As you can see, she is doing remarkably well even 8 years later. In fact, she has a pro surfing tournament coming up in Australia very soon. But the story itself is so compelling. How can a person lose her arm, 60% of her blood, take 10 minutes to paddle ashore with help, and still survive? The surfing photography in this movie is very good. There is a religious element of this movie because Bethany feels her faith got her through this. The faith-based groups are really taking to this picture. I give it 3 out of 5. This is opening weekend. It's in theaters now.
John, thank you very much. This is great stuff. We appreciate you being here.
Anytime, buddy.
As always. Right. See you again soon.
All right.
More coming up. Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill after this timeout.
Wallingberg and Diebly believes in families. We understand and support families in all their many forms. And when legal problems arise in the family, Wallingberg and Diebly is there. Wallingberg and Diebly, the premier family law firm of Minnesota. When you need us, call 612-326-3453 or visit wbdlaw.com.
Hi friends, talking to you about River City Mortgage, and it's no secret, today's home buyer needs help navigating and making sense of the right mortgage and finance decisions. Maria at River City Mortgage makes sense of it. She'll help you find the best strategies to fit your financial needs, and she'll offer creative options. Maria's goal, a smooth process for you. Find her at maria@rcmortgage.com and you'll see firsthand.
Get ready to enter the hive. Rule number 1, always wear a helmet. Rule number 2, don't blink.
The biggest lead of the night. After the shot to go.
Swarm Lacrosse returns to the XL Energy Center. For tickets, call 1-888-MN-SWARM or visit MNSwarm.com.
And it is time for the MIAC Minute. Great to have you back. Game on, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. That's Ellen Thompson, the MIAC Coach of the Year. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you.
Season was didn't end the way you wanted it to. You get to the playoffs, you get some personal honors, but I'm sure you wanted to go a lot deeper.
Absolutely. We started the season really slow for us, and we came on stronger at the end, and we made the playoff, which was fantastic, but came out a little short in the playoff game, which was disappointing.
Big things next year. How many seniors do you lose? What's the outlook?
We lose 3 seniors, one who played a great season. She was fantastic, all MIAC type player. So she's going to be hard to replace, but everybody else comes back, and we're going to bring some new players in that are solid. So we're looking to contend again for the playoffs.
We've talked Lynx. We've met the Hopkins girls basketball team, the champions in the state. There is a real love of women's basketball in this region, wouldn't you say?
I would absolutely agree with that. I watched the Hopkins team play. They were fantastic, top to bottom, really, really great level of basketball. And at our level, you know, it's fantastic basketball. We're well supported in this area, and it's a lot of fun to come out and watch.
Do you like the way the college game is playing out?
You know, I do. I played it 20 plus years ago, and it's just grown, it's improved. All the players are so skilled at every level, and I think that every night you can go out and just watch a fantastic game.
And that's amazing because in the MIAC, there's not a lot of scholarships. There's no scholarships.
There's no scholarships.
No scholarships, and so it's really love of the game.
It's absolutely love of the game, and I think that's what our players appreciate. They just get to go out every night and compete at a really high level, and they're doing it because they love the game, absolutely.
Okay, so next year, good things are happening, and congratulations on your Coach of the Year honor. Have you had a chance to enjoy it yet?
Absolutely. Telling all my recruits, come and play for us. It'll be a great experience.
Very nice. Coach, great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Ellen Thompson, Coach of the Year from McAllister on our MIAC Minute. Time now for the Northern Extremes Notebook. Northern Extremes Remodeling, where service and quality always come first. The Wolves get Houston. The Swarm will host Philadelphia. The Twins get Kansas City twice before leaving on a road trip. Stars Soccer at month's end. The Lynx open on June 5th. Don't forget the Minnesota Machine. That's women's football. That's right against Wisconsin, April 16th. Friday at Cedric Griffin's Stand Up for Kids. My Golf for the Gift on June 23rd. And Fan HQ, don't forget them, at Ridgedale Mall. It's home of your favorite players and autographs at the same time. Fan HQ, Ridgedale Mall. Whew, been a busy Sunday, and that's it for us. Thank you for letting us be a part of your Sunday. Don't forget, check out our website, GameOnTVMN.com, for all the updates. And yes, we are on Twitter, and we answer our tweets at GameOnTVMN. Until next Sunday, I'm Rod Simons. Make it a great week, and keep your game on.